Devotion Part 3. Devotion can be attained by following the pinnacles of brahmacharya, celibacy, rigidly. Otherwise, progress in spiritualism cannot be attained successfully.
Out of 7 chakras in our body, second chakra is the Swadhisthana chakra, or sacral chakra. It is located below the navel, where the perineum is. It is associated with sex organs. This chakra, or energy centers, need to be properly maintained so as to control the lust, anxiety and flexibility of mood.
Secondly, to check and maintain balance of mind consistency in yoga and meditation, sattvic food consumption is necessary so that it improves sacral chakra energy flow and controls unnecessary sensual feeling. Yoga, or internal connections with all chakras. Sattvic diet consumption is mandatory.
The 6 sensual enemies of human being are kama, desire, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, mada, ego, moha, the attachment, and matsarya, the partiality. These 6 sensual enemies destroys to our mind. Therefore, such enemies need to be kept under absolutely control. A hypothetical division of human beings' life is made by assuming total lifespan as 100 years, for the sake conveniently allocating different types of responsibilities, which we shoulder at different ages. Birth to till 17th years of age, diamond period. This is the period where we have to care nobody, but everybody cares for us. We don't have any responsibility or income, but all best comforts and qualitative items or commodities rush behind us. Everybody inside the family and outside the society gives love and affections unconditionally. This is the period where the sensual organs remains passive, consequently, peace and tranquility prevails. We may say our physical feeling is being dominated by the spiritual, soul, feeling naturally. This is the period where parents, teacher, well-wishers, or mentor can mold our destination in right perspective. Patram pushpam phalam toyam, yomi bhakti prayakati tadaham bhakti uparitam ashnama prayatatmana. Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 verse 26. In our puja inside the house or in the temple, many rituals and procedures are being prescribed by pandits, which is long procedure and time and money consumed. Whereas Lord Krishna says, if anybody with devotion offers me a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water, Lord delightfully partake of that item offered to him by Lord's devotees in sacred heart. Parents and well-wishers need to appraise and inculcate their children about offering anything to Lord Krishna with purest heart. This is the beginning of spiritual journey which starts from home itself. 18 years till 45 years of age, golden period. This is golden period of our life, where we struggle for education, career or desired ambition very sincerely. We may shine best in employment, business, sports or other artistical ventures or politics, as per our hobbies or satisfaction. Our economic position would be at accelerating stage. We may feel full-fledged personality, and if anybody points out any deficiencies with us, then we may fight to prove wrong since our egoistic character has already been developed within us. The sensual organs as elucidated above would be in peak state. We would not allow any well-wishers to intervene between us, parents, and well-wishers' influence would be at declined state. The conjugal relation would be at top position. Here somebody required to convince and prove us that the sensual organs are destructor of our mind, since it all acts or reacts as per the dictation of mind. Mind is here the greatest killer. Indriyana paranyahur indriyabhaya paramana. Manasastu para buddhi yo budhe paratastu sol Bhagavad Gita ch 3.42. In this stanza of Gita, Lord Krishna explains to Arjun that the senses are superior to the body. Superior to the senses is the mind. Superior to the mind is intellect. And one who is superior even to the intellect is he, the self-Atma. Evan Budhet from Budwa Samstapait Manam Atmana, Jahishatram Mahabaho Kamarupam, Jurasadam, Bhagavad Gita, ch. 3.43. Thus knowing the soul, which is superior to the material intellect, Lord Krishna says, O mighty armed Arjun, subdue the lower self, senses, mind and intellect, by the higher self, strength of the soul, and kill the formidable enemy the lust, and also destroy the enemy in the form of desire, no doubt hard indeed to conquer. These two verses conclude the third chapter of the Gita, giving the seeker a technique to conquer desire, the inner enemy. The Upanishadic method of meditation, for the withdrawal of ego from the outer world of sense objects to the inner world of the self, for the purposes of curbing desire-oriented tendencies, and thereby achieving self-discovery, is commended here. These verses provides us the hierarchy of levels of consciousness. 46 years to till 75 years of age, silver period. This is the period where our responsibilities would be at peak-up level. Maximum time would require to be devoted for the care and welfare of children and their family life. We may gradually lose self-comfort and try for best facilities of family members. The economic position would be at decelerating rate. Health-wise we may not be very sound, but responsibility we have to take up to relax the near and dear ones. The sensual organs are at dilapidated state, and the conscience of us would gradually overtake the mind. God realization and dependence upon Him would gradually emerge. Here is the ripe time for repentance for the wrong and negative activities, what we did in adulthood. Nastya buddhya yuktasya na chayuktasya bhavand. Na chabhavayata shantiya ashantasya kuta sukham. BG chapter 2 verse 66. Lord Krishna says he who has not a disciplined and not controlled his mind and senses can neither have a strong determination, intellect nor steady contemplation on God. For one who never unites the mind with God there is no peace, and how can one who lacks peace be happy? 76 years to till 100 years, bronze period. This is the period wherein our near and dear would be gradually want to be asked us to keep silent in all matters, and all the property holding in our name would have been transferred to them at fast track. Nobody would be interested for our caring, rather it would be felt that we are burden to them. Family may propose and prefer to transfer us to old age home or breeder ashram, since we are the cause contention in their modern conjugal life. There will be always communication, an ideology or generation gap between young and us. If we have been accustomed from our young age about spiritualism, spiritual growth, or spiritual awakening, then this is the best period to closely associate with Godhead. Meditation and pious books would be our pastime. The 7 chakras, the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, the Suddha, Ajna and Sahasrara plays dominant role in this age. We understand although the lower the chakras we move in meditation, the less chance of better life in rebirth. Since the soul would leave our body through any chakras or energy centers. The Ajna and Sahasrara chakras play vital role, since the pious and lifelong struggle devotee, the Taprajya, would leave the body and pass the soul through this chakra, and land it either at Bhuvaloka, Swargaloka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Satyaloka. Vansasi Janani Yatha Vahaya, Navani Granata Naro Paani Tata Sararana Vahaya Germany Eniani Samayata Navani Dehi. Chapter 2 20 seconds B.G. Practically, if we match our photos of infanthood with adulthood and old age, it would not match. It denotes that our physical body changes its shape gradually. Lord Krishna explains to Arjun that just we exchange an old and rotten cloth with new cloth. Similarly, our soul moves from old and diseased body to new body. Death is just change of soul from old and sick body to young and fresher body, and all living body in this universe rotate in similar orbit only till salvation is attained. Jutasia hi druvo, richu druvam janma, ritasia cha tasmad apai hari, arthi na tvam shokaitam ahazin. Bhagavad Gita ch 2 verse 27. Gita explains that death is certain for everybody who has born in this universe, and rebirth is inevitable for one who has died. Therefore, one should not lament over the inevitable. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 and verse 29, Lord Krishna says that Samoham sarvabhuteshu na majeshyo sti na priya Yiba jantatumam bhaktya mayati teshu chapyaham. He, Lord Krishna, weighs and looks the same towards all beings. To Godhead there is none hateful or dearer. But those who worship the Almighty with devotion are with Him, and God is also in them. Thank you.